Hello, my name is Nipun and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today on Skincare Simplified, we will be figuring out how you can identify the right vitamin C serum. And I'm not just talking about finding the right vitamin C serum for a particular skin type. That is something we will do for sure. I'm also talking about knowing a little more about the ingredient, reading the labels, figuring out what vitamin C serum is potent enough for you to spend your money on so you can see some good skincare results with it. Now, before we get into the video, let me quickly tell you what the vitamin C serum is. So vitamin C serum is an antioxidant. It is not an active, it's an antioxidant that works to brighten your skin. Essentially, all vitamin C serums will have one single impact, and that is to brighten your skin. Now, depending on the type of ingredient that goes inside the vitamin C serum, it can also boost the production of collagen. Now, collagen is something that our body naturally produces, but as we age, and pretty much from the age of 25, our body begins to lose collagen. So if you do add a form of vitamin C serum that's pure, that's potent, it can definitely boost the production of collagen, so it can have an anti-aging benefit as well. Now, the market is flooded with so many vitamin C serums, and over the last 2 years, I feel as if vitamin C has pretty much become a generic term. Every brand seems to be launching a vitamin C serum left, right, and center, and it is very confusing for average consumers. So let me tell you a little bit about what are the forms of vitamin C serums. So the purest and the most potent form of vitamin C is called L-Ascorbic Acid. L-Ascorbic Acid is pure, it's potent, it's highly unstable. It's pretty much like that one person that doesn't get along with anyone. That's your L-Ascorbic Acid, because it can irritate your skin very easily. It can, oxidize very fast. That means, if you keep it in direct sunlight, or if you leave the bottle open for a bit, if you don't close it tightly, when it comes in contact with air, it can lose its potency. That means that you spent a lot of money on a nice, beautiful serum, and it goes bad very quickly. So that is L-Ascorbic Acid for you. It is very potent, it's fantastic, but it's very unstable, and it doesn't agree with all skin types. Having said that, L-Ascorbic Acid is one of the forms of vitamin C, or perhaps it is the only form of vitamin C where studies and research has shown that it can actually boost the production of collagen in your skin. So if you are looking at anti-aging benefits per se, then you should look at a vitamin C serum with L-Ascorbic Acid. Having said that, L-Ascorbic Acid is not a cheap ingredient, so obviously the price of the product does go up when it has L-Ascorbic Acid. A percentage of 10, 15 or 20% L-Ascorbic Acid is ideal. When you're looking at any form of vitamin C, most good brands, or brands that, how do I say this? Good brands or brands that are serious about skincare will always mention the percentage of the product on the packaging, on the bottle, or somewhere. If you are looking at buying a vitamin C serum, whether it has L-Ascorbic Acid or any other forms of vitamin C, which I will tell you about in a moment, it should definitely be mentioning the percentage. If you're a beginner, 10 to 15% is something you can start with. If you're a pro, 20% is great. Anything above 20% is really not required, okay? So firstly, like I covered, the first and the purest form of vitamin C that can actually boost collagen production and is amazing for your skin is L-Ascorbic Acid, and you should be looking at a potency of between 10 to 20% when selecting a product. Now, one of the most well-known, well-bought and absolutely famous products which actually has L-Ascorbic Acid is the CE Ferulic by Skincueticals. Now, this product is extremely expensive, but it's worth every single dollar that you can spend on, because this is a patented product and has been researched very well, and the people that you've read used it, and you can see amazing amount of reviews online. They all swear by it. But the product is very expensive, and obviously it comes with what L-Ascorbic comes with. So yes, it can cause minor irritation, it is a bit unstable, and so forth. Having said that, it's a great formula. Also, just to add, a lot of times on YouTube, I have seen YouTubers saying that, oh, we found a dupe for the Skincueticals CE Ferulic. It is a patented product, and you can't really have a dupe for something that has a patent. And I believe the patent is up until 2023 or 2025. So there is really no way of duping the CE Ferulic. But if you really want to get started with a really potent form of vitamin C serum, this is something that you can opt for. My advice would be to not immediately start your journey with the most potent form of vitamin C serum, given all the sort of complications it comes with. What my advice would be that you look at other forms of vitamin C serum which are actually very, very stable. So other stable forms of vitamin C would be ethyl ascorbic acid, ascorbic acid, ascorbic acid with phosphate, ascorbic acid with sodium. You saw how much I fluttered while saying that, because these are tough terms and I'm not a chemistry geek. So these are the four of the purest forms, not the purest forms, these are some of the other more stable forms of vitamin C serum that you can opt for. Now, say you found a product and in the product ingredient list, you saw these ingredients, any of these 4 ingredients, you saw it and you're like, okay, you know, this is also a great form of vitamin C, let me go ahead and purchase it. Now, this is where you need to sort of read your ingredients a little better. And this is where on this side, you are going to see now a screenshot that will explain how you can read the label. If vitamin C, so the first ingredient on any vitamin C serum or pretty much any serum is going to be water or aqua, because that is the most available form of the ingredient that's in the product. So it's going to be water or aqua, and that's fine. Now you need to see where does ascorbic acid or any of the other forms of vitamin C feature on this ingredient list. If they're number 2, 3 or 4, that's a good thing, because that tells you that the concentration of vitamin C in that product is high, which means it's a good thing. But if you find the ingredient of vitamin C to be number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 10 or 9 or 8, then it's really not worth it, because it tells you that the concentration of vitamin C in that product is low. So the one thing that you must do while buying a vitamin C serum, and I'm saying this over and over again because it's an expensive product, if you're going to buy high quality vitamin C serum, it is going to be most likely expensive. So you must read the label carefully, see where ascorbic acid, ethyl ascorbic acid and sodium, or ascorbic phosphate, where does this ingredient feature on the ingredient list. If it's number 2, 3, 4, it's ideal. So that is the first way in which you can identify what is the concentration of vitamin C in that serum. I have seen several serums, and I'm going to give you one example, and I'm going to get a lot of hate from it, but I don't really care, is Garnier. So Garnier, a couple of months back, almost 6 months back, launched their vitamin C serum, which has 3% vitamin C, which is super low, and even that is the percentage of vitamin C, and it features on number 9 or number 11, somewhere like that on the ingredient list. And they claim that it can actually get rid of dark spots in, you know, whatever, 10 days, 9 days or something silly like that. Not possible, unless you don't even have a dark spot, unless you have minor little tan. That 3% can do nothing. And honestly, on their own packaging, they said they tested it on 50 women, which is plain stupid and silly. So beware of a vitamin C serum like the Garnier vitamin C serum that's going to do nothing for your skin. Yeah, sure, it's super affordable. It seems like it's a reputed brand, it's Garnier, but chances are it will do nothing for your skin. So you must, when you are trying to buy a vitamin C serum, and today whether you're buying it online, offline, wherever you're buying it, ingredients are available. Hop onto the website of the brand, read the ingredient list, see where the vitamin C ingredient features on the full ingredient list. That is one very simple way of identifying the potency of vitamin C in that serum. The second thing, which is also very, very important, is to see if the packaging mentions the concentration. because like I said in the beginning, if it's anything less than 10%, it may not do much. If it's anything greater than 20%, you're at risk of, getting a rash or a breakout. So ideally, the brand should mention the concentration on the packaging. Now that you know what a vitamin C serum is, what it does, what are the different forms of vitamin C, what are the different concentrations that are available in the market, and where should the ingredient feature on the full ingredient list, let's talk of vitamin C serum and how it would apply to different skin types. Now, if you're looking at the stable forms of vitamin C, ethyl ascorbic acid, ascorbic acid, ascorbic acid, and phosphate ascorbic acid, and sodium, these are very stable forms. They pretty much work on all skin types. Having said that, the distinction that you need to make is on the sensitivity of the skin. So let's say you have dry, sensitive skin. In that case, opt for a vitamin C serum which has a lower concentration of the ascorbic acid or the key ingredient, because it will be gentle on your skin. If your skin is normal, oily combination kinds, pretty much all vitamin C serums will work on you. Of course, there are a few vitamin C serums that are kind of heavier. So for instance, the La Roche-Posay vitamin C serum is a bit heavy, so it can kind of feel a little sticky on the face. So if you're a person who has oily skin, you may not quite like it. If you have dry skin, it'll work for you fantastically. Having said that, let me tell you about some of my most favorite vitamin C serums. So the one that I have been loving for the last year and a half is by Skincueticals. It's a Korean brand. They have 20% ascorbic acid with vitamin E ferulic acid in their vitamin C, and it is something that's been working for my skin. It's been giving me a lot of brightness, and I absolutely love it. From the brands that have a high concentration or have the purest form of vitamin C, that is L-Ascorbic acid, I like the one from Drunk Elephant that is about 15% L-Ascorbic acid. It is something that my skin can tolerate. In the Indian brands, there are two brands that are really good with their vitamin C serums. The first one, and the one that I actually prefer, is Chemist at Play. Their vitamin C serum again has ascorbic acid and is fantastic. They have the vitamin C serum in 2 concentrations, which is a great thing. And the second would be Minimalist. I'm not a big fan of the ordinary vitamin C serum, so I'm going to leave that out of the list. But a brand like The Ordinary, actually, I shouldn't make a comparison, it's unfair. I love the vitamin C serum by Inkilist. It's a fantastic product. It's beginner friendly. It pretty much works on all skin types. So here are some of my favorite vitamin C serums. You can go ahead and opt for whatever works for your skin. Like I said, opt for something simple, something gentle, and then build your way up to using it on a daily basis, or even going ahead and using the most potent form of vitamin C, that is L-Ascorbic acid. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then do consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, share the video, or do nothing. I am just so happy that you're watching me today. Have a good one. Bye.